Hey, I'm Cortavius. Happy Easter to those that celebrated it, or by the time you see this recording, it'll no longer be Easter, so I hope you had a happy Easter. I know I did. I've been traveling, so I haven't been able to get to this Primal polls with 2 times because I was at, for those in the U.S., or I guess for a lot of international people as well, the U.S. College National Championships was held this week, so I was in Indianapolis in the USA, watching my kid compete for college championships. So that was a really exciting personal thing in my life that I've done. But back to the raid. I need to get what is going on here. We have the Festival Titan event. I am narrowing in on getting the 5-star for Amans. I think he's a great champ. That 5-star soul I do want to get. I'm at 1310. And the Deck of Fate, which I said I had no interest in, and I don't, but they put out the 2 times primals, which I do have an interest in, and I have enough to go to get about 46,000 points, and I already have 4,700 that I got through champ training. So I have enough to finish this thing, and there's 150 Titan points in here. So I'll get those. That'll leave me 40 away. And there is Dungeon Divers, I don't have all the points, and there is a Dragon Tournament, I don't have all the points. So I could get my 40 from either one of those. But I've done all the points till now, and there's some missing. So either a Fusion warm-up or this mystery event tomorrow has probably got to have some points in it. So I might just pick them up there. So Dragon's in 8 hours, but I'll probably skip that because I can get the Dragon. I can get the Dungeon Divers one if I need them, so I'll let that go. But, topic for the day, I do have 45 primals. And my thought process on shards in general, I don't pull shards unless it's a fusion, it's a Titan event, it's something that I have to pull shards for. I don't do it 2 times, I don't do 10 times, 15 times progressives unless they're tied to something. So I let my shards pile up. So it gives me the flexibility to do whatever I want. So that being said though, I don't need primals then as a currency because I have voids, I have ancients, and I have a ton of sacreds. So I can do whatever I need in the game with the other shards. So I'm looking at these primals going, well, I haven't pulled any since the last time they did it 2 times. So I've got some piled up. So I don't see why I need to hold those. I can use them in some other fashion. And I don't see them doing a guaranteed mythical champ anytime soon. Or ever, for that matter. So I don't see having to pile these up like the other shards to be ready for a guarantee. So I'm going to pull them. And there's some some mystery events starting tomorrow on April Fool's Day. Hopefully that's not something, and I can't imagine, as I said, it's a guaranteed that they would literally do the day after a 2 times. So I'm going to go for it. I'm going to pull them. I got 45 spots open. I got 45 shards. I'll pull 2 10 pulls, and then I'm going to do some singles just because I'm hoping to see something worth pulling. I did put Theodore in here. I don't have him. I have a double Cavalax, and I have nobody to explode poisons. So I'd love to get Theodore. Zavia actually would be nice to get too. And I don't have Bad L, so 3 of those 4 aren't bad. But really, Theodore would be the most impactful to me. These 2 I just got again, so I don't need any of the epics. So I have to pick an epic, so I'll throw one in. All right, let's do the 5 singles first to start with. I would just love to see 1 gold out of 45, honestly, because really, I guess I didn't cover that, but with the 2 times, it's only a whopping 2% chance to get gold. So statistically, I don't think I should see any. It's not much different than an ancient, which you might get 1, and 1% on mythicals. I mean, I have no chance in 45 statistically to get 1. So I'd love to see, I'm hoping to see a mythical in 45, even though I know statistically it shouldn't happen, and I'd like to see a legendary. All right, back to the 4 more of these. I have Garrel is the only one I've pulled, and the only mythical champion I pulled is Garrel. And I don't have Mikage yet either, so I do have the 1 If I get epics, Ilsilnia and Eelfrig are the two epics I'm missing for Mikage. So I could get a mythical out of this if I can get those two epics, but those two epics have been eluding me. I just can't. I can't pull them. All right. So far, not much. We got a 32% chance to get epic, so we should see plenty of them. All right, let's switch and do a 10 pull. See what we get out of those. Then I'm going to do 10 singles. Come on, give me some epics. Give me one legendary. One mythical, please. 45 of these. Nothing there. Nothing. So, no parts I needed. No 10 times even on the epic. Alright, well that was painful. I'm going to do 10 of these. I apologize to you as I want to blow this. You can speed up the video though, so you can make this go faster. But I'm actually hoping to see something pulled. These are $4 each, right? If you buy them. They've been selling those packs, but I've seen content creators pull 50 of these and get nothing. I mean, I can't spend $4 on a shard that gets you nothing. I guess if I pull 4 mythicals in here, then I'm maybe tempted to buy shards. But if I pull 4 mythicals, I don't want to buy shards. So if I pull nothing, I don't want to buy shards. So I don't think they can get me to buy these. Yeah, man, this is so far so poor. Come on, give me at least a Mikage epic. Guess I'm just glad I'm not seeing these as $4 each. Castigator. Come on, give me something out of these. Don't blank me, please. Alright, we'll do a 10 pull after this one. Singles didn't work either. Man. This has been really bad. Come on, give me something. Come on, give me something. Give me something. Venom Age, there's our 10 times. 15 times, 20 times, whatever I had. Wow. One epic. One epic out of 10. I had a 30% chance to get an epic even. Alright, we're down to the last 10. Well, Plarium, if you want me to spend money on shards, it's time to deliver. Look at that! You really have to appreciate that. Do I have to go buy shards now? Because seriously, I said if you want me to buy shards, you got to deliver it, and they delivered. Holy cow, that's crazy. I want to rewind that, play it myself. That was crazy. Oh, seriously, do I need to go buy shards? I can't do it, but I said I would. I kind of said it. I said if you. I didn't say I would. I said if you want me to. I don't. Frolny. So unfortunately, I think he's viewed as one of the worst 2-1s out there, right? I think that Aphodus or Achidus or Adolphus or whatever the one dude is supposed to be the worst, but Frolny's supposed to be one of the worst 2 out there. But there are his fans out there. If you're a fan of this guy, if you have a build, I'd love to see it. If you think of where you use them and how you use them and how you build them, I'd love to hear it. I'd love to feel better about pulling Frolny. I'm happy to have a second mythical. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think he was supposed to be that good. So ignore 5% of his defense for each buff. So you got to load him up with buffs, and the A1 might do damage. Steals 2 buffs from a target enemy, so single target. Can't be resisted. I guess that could come in handy. If it's critical, he repeats, attacks all enemies. Damage of skill increases by 30% if his max HP is higher than each of the target's max HP on an AoE. So I assume that's not all of them, but each target. And he's an HP-based champ, so he's probably good to keep alive. I do have Narcissus, who's HP, Eric's HP, Magnar HP. So got a lot of HP nukers. So the gear is going to be a problem, because he's going to want the same gear that Narcissus has, and I'm not taking Narcissus's gear. I guess he could take Eric's, my second best HP champ. Transforms alternate form, grants an extra turn. Crit damage increased by 1% for every 1000 HP. Alright, so he can pile up the crit damage if you just load up the HP. Increases his champion's max HP, stacks up to 100, and speed by 20, stacks up to 100 whenever he kills an enemy. Well, that's fascinating. I do wonder if there's a PvE use for him. Does anybody use this guy outside Arena? I guess I've already asked you if you can comment on where he's effective. Ally HP in all battles by 35%. That's nice. So I guess I don't know if people will use his first form or his second form for that matter. That is really cool looking, I gotta admit. That's a nice looking champ. I like that. Attacks one enemy 2 times each hit, increases his champ's defense by 5%. And he's defense based on the second form. I guess still easy to keep alive. And I only use Stultus really as a defense based champ. So if he's better on his defense build, hopefully you guys can tell me, then I could give him the Stultus gear and make him my defense nuker. That would be nice if Narcissus could be HP and he could be defense based. Ally protect on allies except this champ, also places unkillable on this champ, places a shield on all allies. Uh-oh, this is looking like a support side. That's all he does in this farm. Crap, looks like he's more of an HP nuker than a defense nuker. Reflects 80% of the damage back to the attacker. Debuffs place, reduce the producer's accuracy by 10. Alright, so he looks somewhat more of a defensive support, but more of an HP damage dealer. That's what that's looking like. So that is a gear problem for me then. Alright, well we got Frolny. We still have 9 more. I'm still hoping to get a legendary out of this. Still be nice to get Theodore. Although I realize my odds are low now. But we got a mythical, so I'm happy to get something out of that. Alright, 7 more. Can we see gold? Can we see gold in 6? I don't think RSL Helper tracks the legendary merch scene on these either. No, actually, I don't. There is no legendary merch scene on these. Never mind. Alright, 3 more. Come on. Epic? Not a Mikage epic. Cannot pull those 2. Steel Boyer used to be an excellent champ. Got nerfed. Not so good anymore. Alright, last chance for glory. Come on. Last chance. No. Alright, well, what did that do for us in the Deck of Fate, right? That would be the next place to go. Let me play the game, thank you. Deck of Fate, we have 40,000 even? Oh, that's because I can that's because you maxed out, right? I was going to say I should have more than that, but alright. So what can we get out of this thing? Deck of Fate. A bunch of gear that's going to go into my inbox because my inbox is overflowing, so I won't even be able to see it. That's a bummer. I will get the points that I needed, the 150. I will get a soul stone and a couple books. That's actually, I didn't look at how many books Frolny takes. I should check that out. And then I have no chance to get these, which would be fantastic. Probably a slight chance to get those. I mean, getting these stones would be nice. And getting the books would be phenomenal. Alright, let's see what we get. It's a rare. It's a rare. It's an epic. Uncommon. Uncommon. Epic. Oh, I just clicked off that. I got 3 in a row and didn't even see what it was. I can't believe it did that. Well, maybe if I play the video in super slow motion, we get to see. Crap. Guess I gotta be a little slower on these 3. I just assume I'm not getting any of them. Ah, oh, it's epic. Come on, give me 3 in a row. Oh, that's 2 epics. We got the 2 books, so we're gonna get those anyway. Come on. All right. By the way, it doesn't matter where I go. You won't miss it. It's a random draw every single time. So I can pick any square. All I'm doing is random drawing. But for some reason, I still like to pick squares. Oh, let's go with that one. No, damn. That's too bad. Epic. So are we statistically eliminated on the epics yet? I don't know. Alright, don't touch anything. 250 gems. I will take those. Epic. Now, that thing means I can't possibly get the epic chest. Alright, what do we get? 3 mortal soul stones. We'll take them. There is another epic out there. I feel like we're running out of... Man, there was still a lot of epics out there. Too bad. Oh. I don't know how many there are, but it sure feels like we're out of them. Come on. Nope. Well, we were out of epics, so we couldn't have landed that last one. Alright, well, we got the Deck of Fate done, which means in the Titan points, we are another mythical book. So we are up to 40 short on our Mons. So I will get that tomorrow one way or another. The Dungeon Divers does go one more day, and I have 40 points sitting right there that I can easily get. So actually, that's a 6-star speed glyph. I might go get that anyway. Got one day. That's a long way to go get another Primal and replenish the stocks, but I probably should have been doing that. I just didn't really care, honestly. So we did get... Oh, and I missed the white shards. I didn't even pull them. It pulled them for me, and it gave me... see what I mean? It's all going to the inbox. Oh... I've got to clean that up. It gave me 2 champs. I don't have any space. I got real space problems. It gave me the 2 epics for Mikage I already have. So I got garbage from the 2 pulls that it gave me from the 2 white shards. I really wanted some of those legendaries too. Honestly, I could have been tempted to buy shards for those white prisms, but I wouldn't have done it, but I would have been tempted. But now, I can't. So they saved me by the event closing. I was traveling and missed it. So... What do we have in the books? All right, tavern. So we do have 1, 3, 5. That's the same one, right? 1, 3, 5. So it takes 5 books on the 1 form. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So he takes 10 books, but I also have Mikage at some point, but then again, I don't know if I get her for 6 months or a month if I have those 2 epics that just can't seem to show up. So it'd be nice if he only needs to book one form, I guess, because then that would reduce the books. I mean, those 4 cooldown books, I guess if you use those skills, would certainly be helpful. I'm not a big fan of booking. I mean, I guess 20% damage is still decent. But you got 2 cool books, two skill cooldowns, and 2 damage books there. So those books are definitely impactful on the A2 and the A3. So anyway, we got a mythical in 45 shards. So I'm pretty happy with that. I was worried I'd get nothing. Disappointed I didn't get any gold. But statistically, I realize that's going to happen. So once again, hey, if you got any comments on Frolny and how to use them and how you built them and which skills are best to book, I'd love the feedback. So that's the session. Appreciate it, and thanks for those that have watched, and please subscribe to the channel if you can. Thanks.